Okay. I'm live. Anyway, what does that mean? I'm not glad. These are cool, right? Right. So, oh, I guess fuck. I'm gonna, well, trying to think of some of the thoughts that I had today. Well, I know it's not like probably the best way to do side streams. I don't even know why I'm verbalizing this trash. I'm just really high. And then like delta, theta state, gammas, I don't know. I can see things other people can't see. I am in the bathtub, but not for any type of weirdo sexual purposes. You won't see me. I'm just grounding in a very comfortable way. As goes all of my lives, like nobody comes in, so if perchance somebody is in here and you don't see me run into the screen, that's why, because honestly you're only there if I look at the screen. Once I turn away, you collapse. Your wave function collapses. even if I wanted to look at the screen, I can't because I can't see that. Somehow, some kind of way, some kind of weird ass way, same thing that happened with my first channel. It's just gonna like explode in some weird way. Last time it was a bunch of nerds, literally physics nerds, who got together to make fun of a song that I wrote and recorded and made a video for called Unified Field Theory, which happens to be an awesome fucking song. For sure. Does anybody think about like where they're at when they're asleep? Because I posed that question in Unified Field Theory, written in 2011 or 12. If a tree falls in the forest, if no one is there to hear it or see it, the tree wasn't fucking there at all to begin with. So this question is small, which I'm sure everybody already knows. So we all have like portals inside of us. But the problem is probably like the plutonium and the flux capacitor. You have to have both of those and a clock tower and the light, you know, so. That is toilet. Water in the toilet. I love you, water. Water is sentient. Water can't hear you. Water can remember the things you say to water. That's science. That is fucking finally science. I've like known that my whole life, but I've always thought. I used to think. I remember thinking, like, 'cause, like we had a car dealership that had. They boasted like one of the biggest American flags ever, and that thing was fucking huge. But it would be, I remember driving by it in the rain, and it would be pouring down rain, and the flag just looked so sad to me. Nobody took it out of the rain. It wasn't because I was patriotic or anything, because I really wasn't. I really was sad for that fucking flag. People like pretend to love it on TV and then just fucking just like get beat up by the weather. One time, I don't know what got into me. It must be like, you know, like I think I'm half reptilian and like half like super deity, like goddess of goddesses, Maya type shit. Yeah, I said that. It's always good to have a very high opinions of oneself. Always remember that, kids. You know, they'll teach you coming up, maybe not in so many words, but different mouth noises to mean, you know, that, you're not worth it or some shit. Cause like, that's what they love to do. Like, God, that's got, I mean, I can see where it would be fun sometimes, but, for the most part, like having, like, you know, cause they aren't just given energy. They have to like basically like what do you call them? A scavenger, either scavenger or killer, to get their energy. And they love the energy of fear. Like archons just feast that shit up. Like they use the Niz to scare everybody real bad, and then God, they must have been fat asses during the lockdown. Man, I bet the archons were just like, wow. They were like signing up for my 600. Except it's not real. Nothing is real. I've been saying that since I was about 6 or 7 years old. And I didn't just come out and say it all cool like that. No. It fascinated me just to look like at different things in my body. And excuse me, I'm dying. But look at different things in my body and like seeing the veil, like I'm just thinking like I see my hand, so like that's basically my 7-year-old self saying, okay, I realize that I'm not crazy. I am very senile right now. And shit, I forgot what I was talking about. That on list of cons about I shouldn't say this. I'm gonna create pendulum saying this. Fuck that. I'm not saying it. If you know reality transurfing, then you'll know what I just meant. It means like the same thing when Abraham Hicks like is talking about, you know, like people are talking and they accidentally let out something negative. They want to suck it back up. I remember when I first heard that, I cracked up because I was, it was like, it was at the point, at the stage during my evolution where I was getting pretty good at keeping out the negative thoughts. I mean, but they were still like coming thumping hard. But I was, man, I'm so proud of myself, for real. Like, I am so proud of myself because of complex PTSD and, you know, like a lot of fucking childhood, like, I hated my house, and so like I had so much of that to work through. Just, and I'm not even talking about the shit that, you know, you bring karma with you from past lives. So I've got that karma, and then here I am finding myself, like, making all kinds of crazy karma because of this, like, horrible, fucked up ass, really psychotic upbringing I had. And so, but you know what? This is where I smile because, you know, when it never even dawned on me to like be sad about my trauma until like, I guess I started reading or seeing or heard somebody talking about it and, you know, talking about my trauma, and then it wasn't too long. Maybe it was. I don't know. Because this one's a hard one. But I realized that just to just constantly sit around and talking about which trauma I had, and, you know, it just made the belief that I had that dumb shit even stronger, and that was not something I was wanting to do, and so I immediately began refraining from that. Alright, so I'm gonna go now. Oh, y'all missed a good one. I can't thumbs up my own one. Alright.